playing again in 2.0, so got me some slack. Okay, you're good. We will be critiquing the builds because that's gonna be the deciding factor. If they're like really really bad. Like we'll obviously tell you what you could like improve and stuff like that. They're bad. All right. All right. Okay. 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 First up,
Eradicate
Yabi.
all evil.
Alrighty. Um. Okay. I see some people run this on their Miyabi. You do have pen ratio. Um. I guess you have Fusion compiler, so you don't have Miyabi Sig. So that's. I've always. Um. One of my viewers will argue with me with this. I always think that Miyabi's not very free to play friendly because of like you like her engine is like it gives a lot, but um the pen ratio that could be good. Um, for like miasma, I guess defense enemies. Um, it's a nice piece. This piece is pretty nice too. This is okay. That piece is also okay. This piece is cracked. I'm jealous you have this piece. 19.2% crit damage on a crit rate piece. Like this piece, you got me seething over here. This piece is insane, my brother. This attack piece, this is pretty decent too. Pretty nice. What I would put on over the pin ratio though, if you can, get the woodpecker set. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, the crit rate set. Get the woodpecker and get the two pieces for this if you can to give you some extra crit rate because that will bring you to 8%. And Miyabi, you want to get her to 80 crit rate. Everyone tells you. You see Miyabi's crit rate up to a maximum of increase 80%, like for a frost anomaly buildup and stuff like that. You wanna max that out usually. So if you can get that woodpecker electro on these two pieces,
This is the path
then
to power.
you can have that 68 crit rate, and then you're already at 80 because this set gives you 12%. So that will bring you up to 80, and then you can hit that, which is similar to what my Miyabi is. My Miyabi has 68 crit rate with her engine. Like I could switch to crit rate and have 80 crit rate, but um, I go crit damage instead, and I have 68 crit rate. So if you can hit 68 crit rate, then there you go. Use ice damage or attack. Yeah, you'll probably want ice damage for that too. Only electric being Sambi and Haru, but didn't really play Haru. I wanted 80, but I didn't know if it was worth lowering my crit damage. Um, he's Fluffy says it is. I don't think. Obviously, you have a crit rate, so you're not really lowering anymore. Um, you can basically, from what I'm saying, you can easily get the 80% just by like if you just if you were to get two woodpecker pecker electro pieces here, if you can maybe craft ice damage here, and then hopefully you get a good piece here, like that's there's your 8% crit rate right there, and then brings you at 68, and then you're at 80 with the set. 118% crit damage should be enough most of the time. Yeah, that's basically what I would do for your Miyabi. As for your skills, if you can, max out her basic. I'd honestly triple all of these if you could, but like don't waste too much of your resource things. Maybe max out her basic.
Eradicate all evil.
But
Have made
Rena, I
at
think
your
that's somebody else to
service.
use. I completely don't know how to build Rena. That is a lot of pin ratio. You've got the what you call it, Weeping Cradle. That's really good. This set is probably really good too. You could also, if you ever have like Swing Jazz or the other set, I think that can also work. But I think Arena's fine. I don't really. Hold up, my chips are in the way. I can't see the mindscapes. Oh shit, bro's got
Have made Rena at your
M3
service.
Rena. I'm not gonna lie, I think I have M3 Rena too or M2.
One, two.
But
Yes, all accounted for?
Pulchra. Okay, your Pulchra, she's got the crit rate for this set. Yep, I figured you use that set, yeah. Whoa. You might want to, if you can, level up that impact piece, or if you could get another one of these, that'd be nice. But I understand if it's hard. You might want to level up that Pulchra engine, I'm not gonna lie. You gotta invest in your supports. I've been meaning to max basic, just forgot. He's my free Andy 5-star and Grace. Should have gotten another arena. I don't level many Wenjins. Yeah, you're probably gonna want to level your Wenjins. Especially this, like the days and all of that. Like that's another problem. That you're probably gonna want to level Wenjins, and if you don't have your Pulchra's not maxed. I'm surprised you didn't give your Pulchra the D. I mean, if you're not into furries, I understand it, but I'm not into furries, but I'd give Pulchra the D. Like, you need to give her the D right here, and then so you can F her. I'd highly recommend that. I'm surprised that's not happened, but yeah, you need to put some investment in her if you can. Maybe level that engine, give her the D and all that, and her F. Have more days and everything. Like, since she's like the only thing you got, unless you're going for another stunner, which could be like Jifufu or Dahlia, potentially, who's going to be a physical stunner. So, R.I.P. Pulchra. Is AM better for her now since they upped the anomaly buildup rate for Yuzo's release? I actually don't know that, Tesla Films. Gonna level it, but I ran out. Just wanted to reach 50. I only really have Pulchra and lighter. Yeah, since she's your only stunner, like unless I'd look at the stunners for next patch. Who we talked about earlier in the stream, Dyla. She's gonna be a physical S rank stunner, so that might be something to look into. Or Jifufu. Jifufu is an all round really good stunner. Like she does it all. Like good for rupture and attackers. But that could be another reason to not invest if you're pulling for stunners, or I don't know if you're pulling for Lucia, or you probably won't be because you don't have Yishuan unless you're gonna build Monoto. Oh, and Lycon. AM is better 90% of the time because of build up nurse. Alright, now let's look at, we're gonna save the Sambi for last. Let's look at Yanagi next. Alrighty. Okay. The attack is a bit low. Let's okay, you did give her the D in the after. Weeping Gemini, yeah. I see your big problem. You did say it. You don't level up Wenjins. You're gonna want to level up Wenjins. That's a big significant increase in your damage. And this isn't level 2. You probably didn't have the resources. This isn't leveled either. You don't have much proficiency on these pieces, and you got a lot of crit rate on some of these. Yanagi, I mean, you can still have it in there, but I understand if it's some of the pieces you have. Yeah, this might want to be Anomaly Mastery as well up here. But yeah, you don't have much proficiency in some of these builds. Like, you need more anomaly proficiency. You need to level up that Winchin too. And that will help your Yanagi. Considering getting her, but I figured I should get a fire DPS. I'm pulling Vivian for sure. No good pieces, so didn't level. Yeah, leveling that engine at least is really good. Like, that's one thing I recommend. All right, now let's look at Astra. All right, the first problem that I see with Astra, she doesn't have. It is hard to reach. Maybe, actually, I don't think it's too hard to reach. She doesn't have 3,400 attack. I think it's like 3,420 or 3,430 you need to get to maximize this over here, the core passive. And you could probably easily get some of those levels. This your once again, I use this exact same Wenjin too. Um, Level your Wenjin if you can. That will give you more attack and get you closer to the threshold. And then if you can get other attack rolls, this isn't leveled up obviously. You got some attack there. Some attack there. If you can get like a piece that has double attack, that would be nice too. But you got some attack there. Attack here. Or well, not really attack anywhere there. But if you can get double attack pieces, that would be nice. And get that Wenjin level. Your Astro will be pretty decent. But I haven't done much disc farming since I spent most of my time since 2.0 building everything. Damn. Um. All right, now for the Sambi. Okay, 77, 128, 2,900 attack. Not bad. More attack than me. You got her. Wow, you got a lot of 12s on you. You really love Sambi. Brimstone, nice. That's a good piece. Wow, what the fuck? 12% crit rate in. Whoa, bro! I've in a 4 roll. I've never seen that before. Like that's the highest crit rate I think I've seen. And you know what's crazy? I think somebody said +5 is possible. I don't think I've ever got a +4 on something. If I'm being honest, I'd have to check. I don't think I got a +4 piece, not even on crit. But that's insane. That's a nice piece. Like that piece is cracked. Um, this piece is pretty decent too. It's all right. I got a lot of pieces like this too. It's not the greatest, but it's something I'd keep too. Whoa, that's a pretty decent electric damage piece. You got the double crit and crit damage, and this is okay. Yeah, your Sambi's pretty cracked. Yeah. Um, if it's possible to get some more crit damage somewhere, maybe. I don't know if you crit damage body here or whatever this is would work. Because I think she does give herself crit rate in her kit. Yeah, she gives herself 10% if there's another stunner support. But I'm a crit damage guy. I love crit damage, but some will say you probably need more crit rate. But your Sambi looks pretty good. If she could get more crit damage, that'd be nice somewhere. Yeah, so far pretty good. Trade pieces between Miyabi and Sambi sometimes. Planning on playing her with Vivian. Oh, you said something about Vivian. Yeah, your Ambi is she's all right. I think she's pretty good. She could get a little bit more crit damage, but if you were, if like you said, using Pulchra, um, I'd recommend like if you have the resources and if you plan on going for it, getting these, getting all these for like more days and stuff like that, and the engine. If you like plan on investing on her and using her to clear, but if you plan on getting another support, not support stun agent, then I guess you could hold off. Your Nagi definitely want to get that leveled. The engine, give her some more attack, and if you could potentially get more pieces, that would be nice. And if you could refine this as well, but I understand if you like don't have much resources. And then your Miyabi, just these two pieces, if you can, get them to Woodpecker to get that 8%, and I'll bring you at 80 because you're getting 12% from this set. When you like freeze and stuff like that. And then Astra, level some pieces, get a little bit more attack if you can, and level this for sure if you have the resources because that will get her closer to the 3,400 attack. Kaboom on Astra. I don't know if you want to put Kaboom on Astra. It could work. I actually haven't tried building Kaboom on Astra and seeing if I get the 3,400. I know to where this has double attack. It's easier for him to hit the cap that you need for Astra's attack. So there's that. I'd have to look at how it is with Kaboom. But yeah. I barely have any Wenjin since the only weapon banners I've ever pulled were both Caesars, and I think a few on Seeds banner. Hmm. Yeah, if Miyabi ever gets a rerun though, I definitely recommend getting her engine. And potentially Sambi's if you can. Like it is a lot of resources, but if you're pulling for other characters, I understand. Like the next patch, I think we're gonna get a lot of rewards through these coming patches because every patch has been like very generous in terms of like rewards, like over 90, over 100 pulls. Like, but yeah. Yeah, I think if you get your Astra, like some good attacks, and then especially level this, she'll be fine. Miyabi get her 68 crit rate, she'll be fine. Um, Leveling that would be fine, and getting better pieces. Your Sambi, she seems okay. She could get a little bit more crit rate, and if this is her stunner, some more investment would help the team further. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Does he have the crit rate free Wenjin? He probably doesn't if he said he got back into 2.0. Do you have the Marcato Desire? It's an attack engine that gives crit rate. I don't know if he has it. Gonna try getting everything for Vivian to have a better anomaly team without needing Miyabi, so I can play her on mono ice. If you plan on getting Vivian and trying, I don't know if you're saying you're trying to make Vivian a DPS because she's not really a DPS. Vivian would be better on your Miyabi team. She would help her a lot. But if you unless you have other anomaly characters, I don't. Besides Piper, everyone has her for free. Unless if that's what you're talking about, maybe I'm not too sure about Piper this day and age. But if you plan on pulling, I guess, other anomalies with Vivian, then that's fine. And mono icing Miyabi, but Vivian is really good for Miyabi. Maybe Evelyn's Wenjin. Stat stick, my beloved. Yeah, Evelyn's Wenjin.
Number 0, Andy.
It's on banner right now. I wouldn't recommend just dumping everything if you're saving for other things. But Evelyn's Wenjin is pretty insane stat stick. I wish I had it myself. But let's not do the refines. I don't know why I clicked that. But yeah, it gives like crit rate and then it gives like 50 crit damage. Like this thing's insane. Everyone says that's like all around good for like all the attackers and stuff. Updated the list with other built characters I have. Yeah, let me check it again. Okay. There we go. That one updated fast. And they're not built at all actually. Don't look at Corrin. I forgot I haven't built her since 1.0. Damn. Oh, you got your Nicole.
My services are expensive.
Yeah, alright. So the first problem I see with Nicole. Alright. The classic problem. Nameless. I'm looking at you. Once again. The classic problem. You didn't give your Nicole the D. How could you? This attractive woman. No, I'm just playing. But no. I highly, highly, highly recommend giving your Nicole the D and then F'ing her. Because that defense shred is no joke. Like you need to. This, I will all in. Like, you get the resources. This set is fine. There's a new set that's out that you would have to farm that you could switch to over this, but this is still fine. Obviously leveling that Wenjin too, but all I'm gonna say is you're gonna want to build this character, even if you plan like. I don't know if you don't really have much supports, but like, yeah, this character building her will help you a lot. I only started building her recently. I'll give her the D. Okay, but yeah, you want to build this character a lot. Like, if you get the resources, like everything else here is fine. Maybe level this a little bit more of these. probably don't really need to go too crazy. You do have her M6, and I don't know if I don't think you had mind skips in the other characters. My bad if I didn't check them. I remember Arenas, but yeah, good thing you got her Mindscape 6. But like, yeah, get those leveled if you can, and this is fine. You can go ether damage, or you could level that. Crit rate's also fine. You could go proficiency as well, or you can go crit rate. Energy region's fine, obviously. I guess your pieces. You did say you are leveling her. If you can get her engine level 2, that'd be nice. But the main thing, just level these. Like, give F your Nicole, if you can. That defense shred, like right now you're at 34% defense shred. That 40%, the extra is gonna be pretty nice. You still haven't done it. What does she do to deserve this? Oh yeah, you had an M6 Pulchra. Nicole is the true Miyabi of ZZZ. You can level assets for Pompeii fight, but focus on core. Yeah. Yeah, Nicole is the GOAT. Even with the amount of supports I had, I still managed to put her in certain teams and stuff. I was considering building Seth for main DPS and Nagi. Would that be worth? Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. You can just build Seth as just Seth. Like maybe you can put a little bit of like stats in him, but like don't expect him to be a main DPS. I don't know about that one. Just mainly have him supporting your Yanagi. That would probably be good. But yeah, what we were talking about, yeah, Nicole is goated. You want to get this core up. Like, you want to F your Nicole if you can. It's main important thing. If you get like the resources. DPS Seth is no joke. Oh, for real? Really? Sammy Nicole Astra is goated. There is this one Asian guy. Oh yeah, of course. They always have the cracked. They always come up with something. But yeah, let's yeah, leveling that energy regen too. If you can get the resources, a lot of these are going to need to be leveled. Like this, like the engine and this energy regen thing, and then like getting her core up. That would be like really recommended.
Nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are here.
Let's look at the other characters. Soldier 11. Yeah, I know she gives herself crit rate from this set. She's not level 60. She's not too strong there. And she's also, you didn't give, apparently you don't like giving your characters the D. You're probably, I don't know if you're building her or not. You're probably using her with lighter. But yeah, you gotta give some of these characters the D if you're using them. This yeah, like I said, if you plan on using it, you got to level some of these, or I guess some of these pieces aren't too great. The Wenshin does need leveling as well. You said not to look at your Korin. We'll look at Caesar next. All right. You use Caesar, and I'm surprised you didn't F her. I have 0 disc level mats right now, so it's gonna be a bit since I'm saving everything for Vivian. DPS stuff looks so far. I started building her again recently as well. Yeah, you're gonna want to F her. Wait, you have her engine? Oh shit. Nice. You probably want to level that too, and then these as well, if you can, or if you yeah, there's a lot of artifact stuff. If you resources are a little bit heavy in here sometimes, but there's a lot. You're probably gonna want a physical thing there, or a higher physical one if you can. But I'm not sure if you said you were using her as a DPS or not. She'll probably need some decent stats. A little bit higher crit rate and some crit damage. As for lighter, oh. Alright, your lighter's a little bit all over the place, and you didn't F him either. If you're a guy, I understand it. But no homo, you gotta F your lighter. Um, uh, yeah. I don't really have lighter myself, but all I can tell you is that engine is gonna need to be leveled, and I think you're gonna want this set on him. Jack can correct me if I'm wrong, but you're gonna want this full set on him. You kind of got a mixture of pieces, but I understand if you don't have the resources once again. Also, physical damage bonus.
Oh, what the hell, boy?
Oh, oh no. I've been doing Notorious Son. I've been trying to level core skills. I forgot. I gave all his stuff to Polka. Oh, did you? Okay. Yeah, I can see with the physical damage bonus. I was about to say. Last time I checked, I don't think Lighter was a physical character. But yeah, some of these could be like level. This could be 11. This could be 10. There's just a lot of investment. The main thing I see on your account is most of your engines aren't leveled, and that's a big DPS increase for like some of the characters you have them on. Yeah, most of your engines aren't leveled, and most of your cores. So focus on getting those, your cores, your engines, if you can, and then potentially getting in more to your artifacts or your disk drives. I'm not sure how Lighter is without his engine too, sadly. Like someone in here said, I think it was Fluffing, I think he said Jafufu might be stronger than Lighter if Lighter doesn't have his engine. Nicole is too. Damn. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I've been using Nicole with Astra and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure you guys were here for my Nicole, Astra, Evelyn teams. Those teams were doing some crazy numbers. It's still a pretty nice team. I only pulled him for S11, Soldier 11, and maybe Evelyn. Yeah. Hey, all I'm saying is he might be valuable in the future because if you're planning on going for Yi Guang, I keep saying this, she's gonna be a fire attacker, and Lighter's rerun is gonna run a longer banner. Yi Guang is gonna be a fire attacker. I just can't prove it yet. But yeah. He'll definitely be future proof for your account. That'll be nice. It's good having him. But yeah, I guess once you like get the resources, that'll help you level some of your characters like stuff and cores. I don't know what I can really recommend. What internet are you? I take a fire attacker. I need more coverage. I'm limited to electric and ice at the moment. Yeah. And I say this too. There's only like when you think about it, there's only Evelyn and Soldier 11 who are the fire main DPS attackers. And you can say Orphe, but Orphe's not a main DPS. She's like a sub DPS. So that's why I'm still leaning on, what Yi Guang might be. Oh, you're 57. I'm not sure if you have like any more story or any other side quests that will give you like rewards and stuff. What I normally do, as you can see right now, my stamina it's capped. Well, you probably won't cap your stamina because you'll be leveling stuff. But one method that I do is if I'm not like playing or anything like that, I just let my stamina keep capping so it can build up, and then I can like be able to build characters with this extra battery and the stamina that I have. But other than that, uh, these might be a little bit tedious. The last level drags like hell. You'll lose battery like this. Damn.
Is it my turn to fight?
I'm trying to pull up. How do I pull? Okay, that's how I pull it up. This right here. See, we got like 677 of these. We've just been doing this kind of like. We're kind of adding this to our routine. Like if you go around in the open world, can't run through those guys for some reason. You go around in the open world and you like kill like the mobs around here. Like you get like some materials.
Engaging head on.
It's something. I don't know if I'd recommend it like too much. Also, ignore this team. This isn't like I mean, it works. It's a team that works at Avalon. Normally use Astra here, but we were just goofing around. But you can see there's the materials right there. You even get the Winshin materials. Sadly, too, if only if you came back during like the first phase, maybe you could have grinded for Trigger. Because Trigger is also really good for Sambi. Like, she just got a rerun like this patch. Like, first phase. And she's like really good for Sambi. I think other than that, though, there is Jafufu if you were going for that.
Equipment inspection complete.
If not, you could still use Pulchra, or you can wait for Daila. Consider Trigger, but I heard she wasn't worth without the Sig. Worth now without the Sig. Yeah, I personally still think Trigger is good without the Sig. I obviously don't know because I have it, but like, just based off of what she gives, like the damage bonus, like you could do the damage while you can do the damage thing that she has, even though she's like, when they're not stunned, like this right here. Yeah, the stun damage multiplier, you still get that even when the enemy isn't stunned, which I think is good enough. But it's because of the engine. Everyone talks about the engine because, I mean, this is a thing that I hate. It's the defense shred that her engine gives and stuff like that. Is what people are talking about, which is something that should have been in her kit. And Pulchra was still a good alternative. Yeah, she is actually.
Equipment inspection complete. Ready for action.
But yeah, I guess if there's like a lot of bunch of story quests you could do, or whatever, or events or anything, if you can get those resources, just try to build those characters. I think for you, I feel like you should probably maybe. It's hard to build a bunch of characters at once. Maybe you could like try Nicole first or Astra. Like your Astra seems like she can potentially get the attack. You probably could focus on her and level her stuff with the resources, and then move on to Nicole and like Lighter and stuff like that. It's a little bit hard.